This last set of notes for your foldable is on texture. So find your last open space and title this texture. Texture is how something feels. How something feels. When you touch it, how does it feel? Does it feel rough? Does it feel smooth? Does it feel slimy? Does it feel scaly? Does it feel bumpy? What is the texture like? How does it feel? There's two types of texture that we're going to go into. Two types of texture. The first one is tactile or actual. That is the one that you can actually touch. That's why it's actual. Tactile means you touch it. You can say it's real. You can say you can touch it. You can feel it. So those are things like on objects that are textured. So you can feel hair. You can feel smoothness of the skin. You can feel rough sandpaper, things like that. So over on the left, tactile. So we are going to write a few examples of tactile texture. I'm going to come up with a couple, and then I want you to come up with a couple. So we have sandpaper. We have skin, which is usually kind of smooth, unless somebody's got dry skin, then it's a little more rough. And then I want you to list two more objects that you can identify as a texture, a tactile texture. If you read that, you would recognize what that texture would be. Like sandpaper is rough. So come up with two of your own tactile textures. You can talk at your table if you need to come up with ideas. The other type of texture, so back to the middle now, is visual texture. And visual is what an artist creates, or what you see only. It's a fake texture, usually on a painting, a drawing, a print, because sculptures are usually actual texture, because those are objects that you can touch and feel. So visual texture is art usually created on painting, drawing, or print. But you can just say artist created. That's fine too. Okay. So over here on this side, on the right side tab, we're going to write visual. And we're going to draw 3 rectangles. And we're going to draw 3 visual textures. Now, you don't have to copy mine. If you want to come up with your own 3 visual textures, that's fine. So you can do scaly, and I want you to fill up the rectangle with that texture. There's scaly. You can do furry, so we can make, notice I'm breaking out from my box on this one because otherwise it wouldn't look like it was furry, it would just look like a straight line. Breaking out from my rectangle on that, sorry, not a box, rectangle. There's furry, and I think we'll do wood grain. So I'm going to do wood grain. Again, you can do whatever you want. Again, make sure you fill up your paper. Fill up the rectangle with your textures. So 3 visual textures. You don't have to copy the 3 that I drew. You can draw whatever you want. I just chose to draw those 3. And make sure you wrote 2 more tactile textures on the other side.